Hi students, how are you? I am JK Kumbhar, maths teacher, supervisor in KA Bantiya Madhyamik Vidyalaya Naveen Panvel. Last period we have seen maths 2 chapter number 6 trigonometry was started at that time. Some basic ratios and some identity were seen in last period, and now we are going to see the basis of last period or this trigonometric ratio and identity. We can easily solve the practice set 6.1 part 1 and 6.1 part 2. There are two videos from practice set 6.1. This is first video of 6.1. Write down practice set 6.1. Okay, write first example. If sin theta is equal to 7 upon 25, find the values of cos theta and tan theta. Find the values of cos theta and tan theta. There are two methods for finding the values of cos theta and tan theta. With the help of right angle triangle and with the help of using trigonometric identity. If sin theta is given and cos and tan theta is required values, that means you know students, there is one trigonometric identity. If sin theta is given, we can find cos theta with the help of first trigonometric identity. Which one? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is first method. And by diffusion of sin, this is sin theta upon 7 upon 25. That means this is opposite side upon hypotenuse. That means in right angle triangle, opposite side and hypotenuse given, and with the help of Pythagoras, we can find adjacent side. And if we know all three sides of any right angle triangle, we can write all 6 trigonometric ratios. Now first method. Method first. By using trigonometric identities. By using trigonometric identities, which one? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Here we know sin theta is 7 upon 25 and therefore 7 upon 25 bracket square plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And square of 7 is 49, 25 is 625 plus cos square theta is equal to 1 upon 1. For our convenience, we can write 1 in the sense of 1 upon 1. And therefore, cos square theta is equal to 1 upon 1 minus 49 upon 625. Take this ratio on that side, it becomes minus. And therefore, cos square theta is equal to, make denominator same, multiply numerator and denominator by 625, and therefore here 625 minus 49 divided by 625, or for our convenience write here also into 625 into 625. Now cos square theta 6 to 5 minus 49 that is 576 divided by 625. Cos square theta is equal to 576 upon 625 by taking square root of both sides. All these are perfect squares. Cos theta is equal to 24 upon 25. This is the value of cos theta. Now if we know sin theta and cos theta, then we can find tan theta. But we know tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, and therefore tan theta is equal to sin theta is 7 upon 25. Cos theta is this one, is equal to, convert it into multiplication, means 25 upon 24. 25 gets cancelled, and therefore tan theta is equal to 7 upon 24. These are the two required answers. Cos theta is equal to 24 upon 25 and tan theta is equal to 7 upon 24. Okay, this is method 1 by using trigonometric identities. Now, without using trigonometric identities, means with the help of right angle triangle. Any problem in this example? Okay, write down. Now write method 2nd. For that purpose, draw first right angle triangle. Draw first right angle triangle. A, B, C, this is 90 and this is theta. From figure, by definition of sin theta, BC upon AC. Sin theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse, that is the BC upon AC. But from example, sin theta is equal to 7 upon 25. Means BC is equal to 7 and AC is equal to 25, but this is ratio. Means common multiple is ignored here. This is ratio. That means there is some common multiple in 7 and 25. And therefore, first we have to consider common multiple of this ratio. And suppose it will be K. And therefore, from 1 and 2. This is 1. Common multiple is K. BC is equal to 7K. And AC is equal to 25K. This is 25K and this is 7K. If we know these two sides, we can easily find third side with the help of Pythagoras theorem. BC is equal to 7K and AC is equal to 25K according to Pythagoras theorem, or by using what is Pythagoras theorem? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now AC means 25K bracket square. AB is not given. BC is 7K. 7K bracket square, 625 UK square, AB square, 49K square, and therefore AB square is equal to 625 UK square minus 49K square. Therefore AB square is equal to 576K square. By taking square root of both sides, AB is equal to 24K. This is very easy, and you know the Pythagoras formula. According to this, we can solve this. AB is equal to 24K. And if we know all three sides of right angle triangle, we can write 6 trigonometric ratios. Here we want only cos theta is equal to, what is the definition of cos? Adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is 24K upon 25UK, or AD upon AC is equal to 24K upon 25K. K gets cancelled, 24 upon 25, and tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent, BC upon AB is equal to 7K upon 24K. Again KK gets cancelled, is equal to 7 upon 24 is required ratios. Cos theta is equal to and tan theta is equal to. See the ratio or answer of method 1 and method 2. Answers will be same. That means our methods are also correct. In exam, you can use any one which is convenient to you. Method 1 or method 2. If we know the identity, you can use first method. You does not know the identity, you can use second method. You can use any one method in board exam also. Any problem in second method? Nothing. Very good. Now next, third example. Which example? Correct. Third example. Write on third one. If cot theta is equal to 40 upon 9, find the values of cosec theta. Find the values of cosec theta and sin theta. If cot theta is given, we have to find cosec theta and sin theta by using trigonometric identity. By using trigonometric identities. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. We know this identity. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Value of cot theta is given, and therefore 1 plus 40 upon 9 bracket square. Therefore 1 plus 1600 upon 81. 1 we can write in 1 upon 1. Make denominator and numerator same. 81 is denominator is same. Now we can add 81 plus 1600. 81 plus 1600 upon 81 is equal to cosec square theta. Now cosec square theta is equal to 1600 1681 upon 81. By taking square root of both sides, we get cosec theta is equal to 41 upon 9. This is first answer. 41 upon 9. Then we have to find sin theta. If we know cosec theta and we have to find here sin theta, which relation we can use here? Cosec theta is known and sin theta we want the answer or ratio of value of sin theta. You know the cosec is the reciprocal of sin, means we can write here, we here. Sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta is equal to 1 upon 41 upon 9. Multiplication is, divide is convert into multiplication. 1 into 9 upon 41, and therefore sin theta is equal to 9 upon 41 is a required answer with the help of trigonometry. Very easy. If we doesn't know the identity, we can use here also method second and you can find the same answer. Then any problem in this? No problem. Very easy examples are here. Then next example, fourth one. Something is new there. If 5 sec theta minus 12 cosec theta is equal to 0, find the values of sec theta, cos theta and sec theta. Cosec theta. Example number 1 and 3, the ratio is already given, sin, cos, tan, whatever may be. But here 5 sec theta minus 12 cosec theta is equal to 0. How we can find the remaining or required ratios? Very simple. What is given? 5 sec theta minus 12 cosec theta is equal to 0 is given. Now take minus 12 cosec theta on that side. That means 5 sec theta is equal to 12 cosec theta. Okay? Okay. Now sec theta divided by cosec theta is equal to 12 upon 5. Take cosec on this side and take 5 on that side. Now here sec means sec is reciprocal of cos, means except sec we can write 1 upon cos, divided by except cosec we can write 1 upon sin theta, cos theta is equal to 12 upon 5. Now convert this divide in multiplication. 1 upon cos theta into sin theta upon 1 is equal to 12 upon 5. Sin theta upon cos theta is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta upon 12 upon 5 is the ratio, is the given. Indirect we have given here tan theta is equal to 12 upon 5. And you know, if we know that tan theta is equal to 12 upon 5, then you can easily find sec, cos and cosec. Now remaining part of this example, try to solve yourself. Don't forget this. Solve yourself. And there is one next example is very easy. This is tan theta. Now solve yourself and find the value of cosec theta, cos theta, and cosec theta. Okay. Now fifth one. There is also one minor change in fifth example. If tan theta is equal to 1, tan theta is equal to 1, find the values of sin theta plus cos theta. Divided by sec theta plus cosec theta. Find the value of sin theta plus cos theta divided by sec theta plus cosec theta. Read example carefully. There is minor change only. Here tan theta is equal to 1 is given. See carefully. Tan theta is equal to 1 is given. With the help of chart, with the help of table, can you find the value of theta? Can you find the measure of that particular angle? Tan theta is equal to 1. Tan how many is equal to 1 in that table? If you see in chart or this table the trigonometric values of ratios, if you see this table, there is tan 45 is equal to 1 from table. If tan 45 is equal to 1 and here tan theta is equal to 1 is already given, if we compare these two equations, theta is equal to 45. And if we substitute here value of theta, say sin 45, cos 45, sec 45, cosec 45. You can write all values from table, add these values, you will get your answer. It's very easy. But from table. But from table of values of trigonometric ratios, tan 45 is equal to 1. Tan theta is equal to 1 is given and tan 45 is equal to given. Therefore, here theta is equal to 45 degree. That means here if we compare tan theta is equal to 1 and tan 45 is equal to 1 means theta is equal to 45. And if we know theta is equal to 45, then we can write this. Now sin 45 plus cos 45 divided by sec 45 plus cosec 45. You can see the values of all these four ratios with the help of values of trigonometric ratio. There is one table, you know, and write these all values here. Sin 45 plus cos 45 divided by sec 45 plus cosec 45, the sum of these two number, then sum of these two number, then convert it into multiplication, and then you will get your answer. And then remaining examples of up to example 5, remaining examples of 6.1 up to example 5, you can solve yourself. then you can prepare some new examples with the basis of this example. And then remaining part of 6.1, that is part 2, means question number 6. There is one question, prove that. We will see in next video. Okay, thank you.